Tzoraim Tovim. I hope this message finds you well. To my dear congregants and friends, I want to share with you two stories about a very, very special man, a Gadol Batorah, a leader of Am Yisrael, HaRav Nachum Eliezer Rabinovitch, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, who passed away, unfortunately, yesterday at the age of 92. Rav Rabinovitch was the Rosh Yeshiva Yeshivat Hesder Maleh Adumim, where I had the opportunity to study. He was a great Talmid Chacham, a posek, a communal leader, a prolific author. He spent much of his time in the last 30 years or so writing a commentary on the Rambam's Mishneh Torah. He wrote almost 16, 17 volumes. I have one example here, Hilchot Shabbat. This alone is 900 pages. There are like 16, 17 volumes like this. He ended up completing about 2/3 of the commentary. And his grandson, Rav Zachariah Rabinovitch, asked him, you only started writing your commentary at the age of 50. Why didn't you start earlier? And Rav Rabinovitch, in his great, great modesty, he responded, I wanted to start earlier, but I thought, who am I to write a commentary in the Rambam? You have to have such omet, such brazenness almost to do this. And so we learn about his anava. Another story about Rav Rabinovitch's humility is, I remember reading an interview once. Some journalist was interviewing him and wanted to find out about his life and his story and where he came from, how he grew up. And he just kept going to the Rambam. He almost refused to speak about himself. He kept talking about the Rambam and the Mishneh Torah and Halacha. That was the focus for him. It wasn't about himself. And there's so much in here, so much to learn from. And I hope over the next few days to share some of his Torah. It will be a drop in the bucket. But his anava was legendary, and there's lots for us. Please God, we should all be able to be as humble and recognize our place in the world, even as we try to achieve greatness, like Rabinovitch, but to recognize our humility, to be humble. Wishing you all a great day. Kol Tov.